Hello, so today I'm going to show you how to do a running warm-up, which you can use for any sort of running workout. You can also use it for a workout that you're doing at home, just to get your body warmed up. So what you're going to start with is a bit of what I call a joint warm-up. Okay, so the first one is going to be a hip flexor and hamstring warm-up. So you'll be on your back, making sure that you're pushing your lower back onto the ground. So I think I'm pushing my belly button down to the ground. Then we're going to have one leg bent, the other one is going to go up, down, out, down, out. And I go up till I feel a little bit of a stretch, and then I go straight back down. So it shouldn't be super tight. So you may end up just going here or up here if you're a lot more flexible than I am. Once you've done that about 10 times, then you're going to switch directions. So you're going to go in, up, down, in, up, down instead. Making sure that you're keeping your core tight the entire time, so it's a bit of a core activator too. And then do 10 each direction on each leg. So the next one is going to be, again, your hips and a lower back stretch. So you're going to be on your back, you're going to put your leg out, over your body, make a big circle around, so you're back here. So over, feel a stretch in your hip here, let your lower body come off of the ground, and then around. Up and around. Do that 5 times, 10 times, and then go the other direction. So around, over, around, over. Keeping our core activated the entire time. So for this last one, you're going to be on your stomach, and I like to put my forehead on top of my arms, like this, and then when you're just going to do light butt kicks like so, so like this. And once again, you shouldn't be hurting in your quads, it should just be a light stretch to get a little bit more warmed up. The last one is just a bit of a ankle warm up, so we're just going to sit here, make sure your ankle can move freely, and do circles with your ankles. I like to do 5 or 10 times each direction. Here, and then I switch and do 5 or 10 times each direction there as well. And then I'm ready to go. So once you've done your joint warm-up, it's time for a slow jog, and I mean slow. So you should feel like you can still talk during this warm-up jog. If you don't have like a track or anything to run around, I would suggest going for about 2 to 4 minutes. Jog will be about the time you'll be jogging for. Okay, so now that we have jogged and heart rate has increased and the blood is flowing, it's time to do a bit of a dynamic warm-up. So we're going to start with some butt kicks to warm up our quads. For the butt kicks, focus on moving slowly forward and being really quick with your butt kicks. So you shouldn't be kind of running forward, it should be a focus on the butt kick instead. The next one is going to be a hamstring sweep. I don't know the exact name for it, but you'll be warming up your hamstrings. And now that we've warmed up our hamstrings a bit, we're going to do the hips, and we're going to do that with some lunges. Okay, so for those lunges, make sure that you take your time, do it nice and slowly, so you get a good stretch in. The next thing and the last thing we're going to do for the dynamic warm-up is getting the lateral muscles of the hips and the legs, and we're going to do that with some, I call them side jumping jacks. I'm sure there's a different name. Okay, so for the very last part of our warm-up, we're going to do some strides or accelerations. People call them different things. It's basically going to be around 40 to 50 meters, which is about like 35 yards, I think, of slowly getting faster and faster until you get to about 80% of your max speed. So you shouldn't be going like full out at all. We're still warming up, so I like to do about 3 or 4